Tell a bar fight story? Yeah, I was at this after party for this.
When?
You know the event I just went to in Germany for Seat Story? They do it like every year, a couple times a year.
Did you get in a fight?
This was like a couple years ago. Not quite. Anyway, a bunch of the it's like all the Hearthstone nerds after the tournament. All of us are out in the like VIP club area hanging out.
Please tell me nerds had a fight.
And no, it's not that exciting. But they every time I tell a story, it's this, Jeff. Like, what if I said yes? That's what happened. Then you'd be excited. Like,
no, I'm excited. I'm hearing. I just want to I'm trying to guess.
You're trying to skip to the end, man.
Oh my God! You're such a bitch.
I'm 27 and I'm not an adult. I can't even grow armpit hair yet.
Tell me the story.
It's alright, Captain Crunch. We have that in common.
Come on, tell me the story.
Actually, I can grow armpit hair.
Come on, tell me the story. Tell me in chat the story.
Yeah, it's a bunch of Hearthstone nerds at this VIP club area, and a bunch of them basically peer pressure me into talking to a German girl because they hear all these Reynad stories. They're like, they want Reynad to do Reynad stuff. Anyway, this is a girl I was talking to a little bit, just for fun. I didn't think she was that hot, but if we're being candid, this girl's like a 5 or a 6. But we got very hammered.
You love your maths when it comes to that.
Yeah, I do. I mean, I think it's important to know like my degree of interest, and I think that's the best way to convey it.
Well, I'm listening.
Yeah. Anyway, point is like not that attractive, right? So me and Dog were doing tequila shots for like 2 hours in a row, maybe 15, 20 of them in. We're fucking hammered off of tequila. They didn't even have lime in this little town in Germany. They only had lemon, but whatever. 15, 20 tequila shots later, that girl, it's a 5 or 6. She starts to look like an 8. And all of a sudden, it's a lot more of an interesting concept. Yeah, I'm not really that into it at first, but like I said, we get hammered, and then all of a sudden, it's a lot more appealing. So I'm like, fuck it, I'll talk to her. And
that's someone's cooking bacon.
Yep.
Alright, so go off and have a chat with that.
Well, we dance a little and do all sorts of shit, and I don't know. Point is, I think it's going really well. Apparently, she goes to this club a lot. A lot of her friends work there, the bartenders and shit. So we're going around meeting people. We go to like some quiet bar area in the like upstairs in the back. Yeah, we're just getting drinks, talking and shit. And I'm trying to leave because at this point it's like 3:30 a.m. or something. But anyway,
Well met.
I met this German soccer team there. A bunch of pretentious, like, 21-year-old pricks. And the girl I was talking to is, like, one of the only girls on this entire level that we're at, up in that bar. So I'm talking to them and, like, yeah, making small talk, and we're hanging out. There's some German guys that are, I sat down to, have a beer and stuff, and because I didn't want to be around this girl for fucking 3 hours in a row. Wanted 5 minutes to myself. Sat down next to this German guy.
Ginger, by the way?
In the fridge.
Okay.
Top shelf.
Okay, go on. You sit down next to it.
No, I sit down next to a German guy while I'm, giving her space for a few minutes, getting space for myself. Anyway, this fucker, we get to talking, and he's wearing a shirt that's like 2 sizes too small. Clearly, like, I don't know. Skips leg day, complete and utter douchebag. Like, he conveys all of this in the first 5 seconds of talking to him. And, whatever. I'm being polite, so I'm still going to talk back. And at some point in the conversation, like 2 minutes into it, he says something like, he, like, points over to the girl that I brought up there, and he's like, I forgot how he phrased it, but, this bitch, she'll give you good head, I know. I'm like, I don't know that. I'm not convinced that you know what a vagina looks like, but basically he said something like kind of rude about her, and I'm not attached to this girl at all.
No, he was just being a prick, and you were like, don't talk about that.
I'm not attached to the girl at all. But
don't talk about this 5.
It's disrespectful. No, it's not. No, I'm not. I'm done. I can't handle it, dude. It's too big of a pet peeve of mine.
What, me interrupting the story?
Yeah, I can't handle it. It's too much. It's like, it's actually, yeah. Fuck. It's not a big deal.
We broke it already.
Play Ravaging Ghoul.
Oh, come on.
It's a waste of my fucking time, dude. It actually is. It's just like so...
You know when
it's a waste of my
You know
time.
when you tell a story, though? So you take a while to tell a story.
I've been talking for literally 3 minutes. Like, you want me to tell a story in the course of 30 seconds, man? I can't...
Gotta keep that flow, man.
I don't know. I don't do it for a living. I don't know what you expect. Don't ask for stories if you don't... Like, you know that's how I'm going to tell them.
Right. I don't know what to tell you. I do want to hear the story. I'm kind of in...
No, you don't, though. You don't want to hear it, because you don't...
I'm also trying to find ginger ale in your beer, in your fridge, which doesn't exist. Unless it's up top here. Yeah, it is. I promise I won't interrupt again. You've got to be understanding of other people as well.
No, you're right, you're right. But I don't even remember where I was at this point. Like, it's hard enough...
3 beers and 2 Long Island iced teas. I'm a bit drunk. I'm like silly now, and you're telling a story, and my whole way of talking is to throw in little ad libs. You know, that's
I get it.
Exist.
I get it. But you also understand. You understand like how hard it is for me to tell one while I'm sober and not being interrupted. So like the fact that happens, like, it throws me off. It's not about triggering me or anything like that. I do think it's disrespectful and it does annoy me, but it's not enough to where I like.
It's not intended.
I understand that. But it's happening right now. It's happening literally right now. It's happening right now.
I'm trying to apologize. Fucking Jesus.
It's fine, man. I accept your apology. I'm not upset about it. I just want to explain. The problem with it, as far as telling a story, is that it actually throws me off track. And you understand, because you said it yourself, how hard it is for me to stay on track and keep the flow in the first place. So this makes it even harder for me to like keep going. Like, is the reason I tell stories more than almost any other Hearthstone streamer, but I'm not good at it, despite that.
I'm not going to interrupt again. I promise. You sit down.
I don't like it when my dads argue. Please
Says
stop.
some nasty shit
Is it
about
my
a girl.
fault?
Yeah, it's your fault.
That's where we're up to.
Hmm.
Come on, Noodle.
No, I will say it. Just 1 second. I gotta ban a guy.
Come on.
I banned him. Yeah, I was talking to the guy.
You sat down, he said something like, that chick will give you good head. That's where we're up to.
Yeah, like insinuating that he's fucked her when clearly he has never touched a woman other than his mom in his entire life. And a lot of like posturing and stuff. Like the kind of douchebags that come down to this like little beach city from inland and, you know, they're shaped like fucking pizza slices and they walk around like Johnny Bravo and shit. Like those kinds of guys. Anyway, I basically, I forgot exactly the way I phrased it, but I was like, you know, I bet you'd give me really good head too. And he got really fucking upset, like, because he's super insecure, clearly, and, you know, the fact that I called him a homosexual made him really angry. So he like starts huffing and puffing and like speaking angrily in German and shit, like very quickly, and he gets upset and he like stands up, and then I'm like, yep, you know, and I stand up, and I'm like literally 2 feet taller than him, like, you know, upright, he can give me a blowjob, and he whatever, he says something in German angrily and like walks off, and I go back over to talk to the chick again, and all of a sudden in this 5 minutes that this has happened, she's now swarmed by this German soccer team, because she's one of like 2 girls up on that level and there's fucking 20 guys. Anyway, I just walk up to her because at this point I'm like drunk and feeling, I don't know how to describe it. I care more about, I get more, I guess, prideful. I get more prideful when I'm drunk, you know? So I just walk up to this girl in the middle of these fucking, they're younger than me, but they're like 21 soccer kids. They still have their jerseys on. I walk up to her, I just like make out with her in front of them for like fucking good 2 minutes. Just, you know. Anyway.
Laying your claim.
Basically. Anyway, you know, after that's over, I look around. Soccer team's fucking pissed. The bouncers are pissed. The bartenders are pissed. Everyone's really upset. I just don't give a fuck. I'm like, let's get out of here. And she's like, okay, 1 second, let me get my drink. And Ponyhoff, who is now a really big Hearthstone streamer, at the time he worked for this production thing in Germany. He heard some shit or something. He rushes in through the room, finds me, grabs my arm. He's like, "We gotta go now. We gotta go now." And the two bouncer guys start walking up to me and like angry, you know, like they're pissed about something. And they basically speak German for a bit. He's like, everything's cool. Just we're leaving.
Why were they pissed?
I don't know, man, because you probably don't want fucking, in their mind, arrogant Americans like fucking your German women or something. Yeah, but they got really upset, man. I don't know, but yeah, I don't know what was gonna happen, but they're probably just gonna throw me out, is my guess, from like the bouncer side. But that was pretty much.
Maybe
it.
he was a footballer. Were they were a football team, soccer team?
Yeah, those guys were just like patrons though. They weren't part of the bar thing.
But what I'm saying is maybe they were like regulars that the bar likes having there because they're kind of local celebrities, and then you're the American kid who's just upset the local fucking, football squad.
Maybe they're like 20, man. They can't be that good. They didn't look that athletic.
There's a lot of 20-year-olds who are earning fucking 50 million a month or whatever the fuck they get paid to play soccer and rape women. Oh, sorry, not all of them rape women. Some of them are just racist, but there you go.
I don't know, man.
Don't interrupt him. I'm
Whatever.
sorry.
At the end of this, no, you're not. I'm done telling the story. I don't care now. It's fine to interject now. It's just like, yeah, but that's pretty much it.
You know what though? We don't necessarily have to do it directly on live stream. We do have to sort out that thing because we've had that once before over the phone as well.
What
you
thing?
do not like being interrupted in a story. I understand that, but also we have to understand. I understand certain aspects of your personality that I'm very mindful of. And you've got to understand which I think is one of my best parts of who I am, I would like to think, is that I'm always I'm like a wingman. Even when it comes to like conversation or stories, I got to throw in my little lines. And I know that means it's a limelight thing.
Yeah.
It comes from my own insecurities, but it's what I do is make people laugh for a living. So if you're telling a story and every now and then I throw in and he did this, did he? It's just me looking for a laugh from you. It's like, it's me craving the validation of my friends going, look, I can be funny.
I got you.
You understand? But I also know that, you don't like to tell stories and be interrupted. It's hard. We have to compromise. We have to find a good compromise.
Yeah, like before.
We can't have embarrassing bust-ups like that on stream anymore because people are going to cry. Bible thumb emotes will blow up the servers. Look, it's already started. The Kappa Pride, the Bible thump. Right. We have to work out a way we can do that. Maybe we need a safe word. When you're telling a story and I'm interrupted too much, you go, restful. Restful. And that means that I'm interrupting too much. I need to back off a bit.
All right, man. All right.
Yeah? Something like that.
I'll remember the word. Works for me. Yeah, for me, it's like I said, it's not a massive deal. It's just.
But it is, because a good friendship works on understanding each other's personality types,
That's
and
true.
being respectful of that. And I don't want to ever make you feel like I don't understand that you need a little bit of time to tell a story.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just slow at telling them, and it's tough.
You're very slow at telling them, yeah.
I got, to my credit, I was going fast at that one. I was going to get through it in 3 minutes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you started timing it?
What's that?
You started timing it.
Yeah, I did. I looked. I'm trying to get better at it, man.
All right. Or every time you get annoyed when I'm interrupting you, I'm going to tickle you because we already know that's a fucking surefire.
Oh, fuck.
That could result in an elbow to the face, though, I feel like.
Oh, face won't be the only thing getting elbowed, Jeff.
I just don't want our kids to get upset. I mean, all of them are worried we're going to break up. We're going to split up. They're going to have to spend individual weekends with us. They'll spend during the week with you, and then every Friday they get to see me, and I buy them.
Guys. You get double the Christmas presents.
No, they won't. I'm not going to buy you anything. I don't believe in it.
Well, then they'll just like me more.
If this bitch is going to leave me for another man, I'm not even going to acknowledge you as my children anymore. That's it. I'm gonna shack up with a 19-year-old fucking whore. But we need to work that out for our own,
Yeah.
Because it's not the first time I've upset you by interrupting.
Yeah, it's fine, man.
Maybe it's just my issue. I do interrupt a lot.
But it's normally fine. Like, I don't care if I'm not in the middle of telling a story at all. I don't give a shit. Like, if it's like mid-conversation or something, it's totally fine. But a story is like a long planned out or a longer planned out thing than just one comment in
You
a
have a bit.
conversation.
You got a bit. You're doing.
Yeah, yeah.
I understand that.
It's like being unintentionally heckled in a set. You know what I mean? It's just
That's where my thing is like I'm hurt by that because there's no way when I'm adding those little ad libs, I'm just trying to add little jokes to even jazz up what you're already doing. I'm supporting your role.
I gotcha.
That's how it feels to me, like I'm trying to be. But if it doesn't feel like that to you, come on, let's just hug it out. Come on, bring it in.
You're giving it. All right, we can hug it out.
We're not giving in to chat. We're just giving in to our friendship.
Only because your shirt looks so nice, Jeff.
Don't do that.
Don't do what?
Come on, don't do that. Don't make it a joke. Let's do it because you like who I am.
First, like who you are, Jeff.
Alright.
Go.
Hooking up with a 19-year-old
Don't do that, Jeff. Don't make it a joke.
That's not a joke. That was me touching your soft skin with
Okay.
love and admiration in my eyes.
Okay.
I've had a Moscow Mule and a couple of beers. This is cringe. Fuck off. It's cringe that you can't hug your friends. That's cringe. Man. Listen, man. If you can't hug another man, tell him that you think he's a great dude, then you're gay.
Fucking right.
We'll take our shirts off, both of us, for a full 30 seconds if you donate $100.
We actually can't take our shirts off on stream. Especially for money.
Just wait.
All right.
Just wait. Trust me.
All right.
Look at me. I know what I'm doing.